Moi vinité ou sans pour vous, qui fait si chaud et moi malheureux, mauvais temps passé, moi soif, aïe pas détruit. Moi vinité ou sans pour vous.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my page and my channel. We are today on November 14, 2014, and today we are having one and two. We are having one videos, but I'm going to be doing two quick reviews. I have about 8 minutes to record, so let's begin. The first book that I am going to review is this particular novel. It is called A Reliable Wife, and it's by Goulwick. Robert Goulwick. That's my first time reading this particular author, and I actually purchased this book in 2010, but I've never read it. I don't know why. I think it's because I don't know why. And this book is awesome. Let me tell you, oh my God, you are not going to be able to put that book down. That book is so awesome. It's a novel. It's about this guy who puts up an ad on the newspaper that he's looking for a wife. And so he found this lady, and then when he goes to meet her, the woman that he was expecting in the picture and the woman who comes out of the train station is not her. And it was her who was communicating with him, but what she did, she ended up sending the picture of her cousin, because her cousin was more plain and she was more beautiful. But let me tell you, this story is an intriguing, it's crazy. I don't want to give it out. I just cannot tell you the entire story that is going on in this book, because oh my God, you have to read, you have to pick this book up. I know Christmas vacation is coming. If you're going away, if you're going somewhere and you need something to keep you together with the story, you gotta pick this one up. This is great. It's so good. I just could not pick. I literally read this book in 2 or 3 days. That's with my work. That's reading it only at night. You know, I have it right by my little nightstand, and I read it right before I go to bed as I'm drinking my tea. I just could. I was going to sleep at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I had to wake up at 5:30 to get to work. But this is how good that book was. So thumbs up. I don't want, if I go into telling you about this story, I feel like I'm just going to give it all in. It's a more intriguing story. It's a story about love. It's a story about acceptance. It's a story about forgiveness. It's also a story about the impact of parenting in a child's life. It's definitely a story about the impact of parenting in children's life, and how, you know, bad parenting can have an impact through people's adult life. So I think this is a must read, and I think he has other books, so I'm definitely going to be on the lookout for anything new that Mr. Goulwick is written. All right, thumbs up. Pick it up if you're going on a vacation. You're not going to be disturbed. Second book that I wanted to quickly review is Twisted by Tracy Brown. I have reviewed a book already by Tracy Brown. I think Twisted is like my second time reading it, and of course, this story is urban, it's good, it's, you know, you're not going to be able to you're not going to be able to put it down. It's a very good. I also think I read this book in 2 days, and it talks about really kind of like a love triangle affair. This guy, this lady who was seeing this married man, and the guy, he was married, but you know, he was going through it with his wife. He stayed in the marriage because of his daughters, but he had her on the side. And he has a best friend, and the best friend has a feeling for the girl, and it's like they have a mutual attraction, a physical attraction with each other, the best friend and her, like the mistress, but they're not acting on it because her lover, although she is his mistress, he loves her and she's in love with her. But finally, you know, she's tired of it. She lives the life in New York, and then she moves to Atlanta, Georgia. She you know, she gets back to school, and she has like a regular 9 to 5, and all of a sudden, you know, they all come. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, this book, this book is good. It's really good. You're gonna have fun. The ending is sad. The ending is really, really sad. But I think, you know, I'm always taking lessons out of books. It has a lot of lessons into it because it, you know, when you are in a relationship and you are not happy, you need to leave. You know, some people, I feel, even older people, I feel people stay in a relationship for so many reasons. People stay in a relationship because of financial reason. You know, sometimes you have men who stay in a relationship because they feel like they've spent so much money with a woman, like they've taken her places. Is it worth your happiness? It's not. You know, you have people who stay in relationship because of children. They feel like they don't want their children to be a broken home. But if you are arguing with each other, if all that your children are seeing is fights among one another, then what's the point in being in the relationship, right? And also you have people who stay in relationship because it's convenient for them, not because they love the person, but because of what the relationship comes with, right? So at the end of the day, you have to be happy. Right? This is me. You gotta be happy. Life is just too short. Life is too short. We always forget that life is just too short. Right? We always think that tomorrow is not guaranteed. So make sure you live for today and make sure that today you're happy. What's the point of staying with anyone where you're not happy? So this book, there's a lot of lesson you can learn, and not only that, you're gonna be in a treat for yourself because it's so good. Like, it's really good, and I had a fun time reading it. Stay tuned for next week's topic discussion. Please let me know if you wanted to hear anything about what I have to say. There are so many things that I wanted to talk about, but unfortunately, I think this is going to be it for the day. As I'm uploading these videos on my laptop, if I think about something else, I'll quickly come by and talk about it. If not, I am wishing you all a beautiful weekend. I am definitely posting my videos through the weekend. If they are not posted through the weekend, this is only due to the internet, but I will make sure to do so. And yeah, it was nice seeing you, and thank you so much for watching my videos, and thank you so much for communicating with me through my Facebook pages, and have a beautiful weekend.